Exciting NBA action coming up. In this game, we'll see the Charlotte Hornets against the Heat in Miami. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. So the Hornets starting five. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Green out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Williams in at the five. And for the Heat, Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Alec Burks. Then there's Tyler Hero, and it's Ware in at the five, down low. All right, Doris, how about teams like these who can really run their offense through their bigs?
BA, over the years, one of the things I've heard from coaches quite often is how effective a three-tool big man can be. When you can drive it, pass it, shoot it, score it, do all the things they can, it changes the geometry of the floor.
Now here's Wiggins. Fires for three. Hero, no good. And here's Ball with the drive. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
What a finish by LaMelo Ball. Thin frame, but that length at 6'7", he can mix it up now.
Back to Hero. And that one is hammered home.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay.
Count it, good.
Always so much creativity to LaMelo's game. Terrific move off the bounce.
Outside Burks. Back to Hero. And now just over a minute played here in the first. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Hero against Ball. Hero, the pass to Burks. Wiggins looking around. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Well, coming off that screen, head up, Wiggins makes the right choice.
The Hornets have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
And so here is Miami. The Hornets making their last shot. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And Grant, the Heat last season retiring Udonis Haslam's number 40.
Yeah, he played his entire 2-decade career in his hometown of Miami. And for all of his contributions on the court, what he meant to this organization off the floor was just as important.
Alec Burks continuing to develop into a dependable scorer. He's got great size for a 2-guard.
Here's Ball. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ball's got 10 points.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Burks. Here he goes. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
But terrific quickness. The burst of Alec Burks looking strong inside.
Pass to Ball. Outside, Green. Hero against Ball. Back to Green. Lets it go from deep. And Hero grabs the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Now here's Adebayo. Three-pointer. And there's Hero on the assist by Adebayo. He has 7.
Smooth shot by Hero. Notice how he doesn't rush himself.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Ball passes to Miller. Back to Ball. Over Hero. Charlotte, no good that time either.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Hero on the wing. Here's Ware. Goes back up. And the layup is good.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
It's good.
Now, this is just a big-time offensive performance from a young LaMelo Ball. He's already put the league on notice.
Pass to Ware. And Williams over to help. And we're going to have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And here's Charlotte now. And it's Green off the drive. Pass to Miller. Back to Green. Up top Ball. He's guarded by Hero. Miller with it. Clock at 6. Stolen by Hero. And here's Adebayo on the wing. Burks. Adebayo sets a screen. Shot clock at 5. Burks no good.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Miller up and in on the layup.
Determined to get through and finish. Miller already with flair in his first year.
Hero from way outside. And again, no good by Miami. The Hornets have gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. Green, the pass to Ball. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Ball's got 15.
Well, LaMelo Ball in the catch-and-shoot game, he says, I can get off the ball as well.
Pass to Ware. Hero against Ball. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Now here's Wiggins. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. That'll be a second foul of the game. Robinson, he's checked in for Hero. Smith, he's checked in for Charlotte. Curry comes in for LaMelo Ball. And here are the Heat now, trailing by 2. Wiggins outside. Pass to Adebayo. It's deflected.
Oh, how about that rejection from Miles Bridges? Send it back.
And there's Smith. That one's good. On the assist from Williams.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Outside Robinson. Down low. To snap the cold streak. And it's laid in by Adebayo.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
Williams passes to Curry. And the shot goes in.
And this night already has the makings of an offensive war.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Now here's Burks. Pass to Ware. Now here's Adebayo. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Adebayo's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Curry. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Well, you know that Seth Curry will be aggressive regardless of where he is on the floor. Nice look inside there.
Outside Burks. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And they're able to recover. Tries again. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Curry surveys. Adebayo against Bridges. Outside, Green. Sinks it from distance. And now it's a 7-point Charlotte lead.
Well, you love to see the unselfishness of Miles Bridges. Just another guy has a better shot. He's ready to move that basketball.
Now here's Adebayo. 6 points for him. Takes one from 10 feet. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Burks for 3. Shot clock at 6. Rebounded by Green.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Here's Williams. He's scoreless. Outside Curry. Green for 3. The rebound by Burks. Heat trail by 7. To the right side. Wiggins finds Adebayo. Parries it from 3. Adebayo's got 9 points.
Just another thing that Bam brings to your team. The ability to knock down jumpers.
Curry passes to Williams. Now Bridges from behind the arc. Drops in the 3. And the Hornets lead by 7.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Hits the trifecta.
This guy gets up in the air so smoothly. Andrew Wiggins, a nice foundation for that shot.
Smith against Robinson. Smith passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Smith against Robinson. To the middle. Here's Ware. Back to Burks. There's the 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Curry. This one for 3. LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Charlotte Hornets. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. Back to the game after this break. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Hornets.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
This is how the floor looks for the Hornets starting the second. We've got Smith. He's out there with LaMelo Ball. Seth Curry is out there with Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Diabate in at the 4 spot. Now here's Hero. Shoots over Ball. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. Charlotte leading by 6. To the inside. Launches it from deep. Kept alive. Smith outside. Pass to Ball. And Ball throws it down.
What an electrifying game by LaMelo Ball. Is anyone more exciting than this young guy?
And we played through the first minute here in the second. Here's Larson. Beyond the arc. Smith with the rebound. The Hornets are in the midst of a playoff drought. Their last appearance was 2015, Doris.
Yeah, B.A., that's the longest active streak in the league, not something you love to be associated with. And listen, like other organizations, they've hit on some draft picks, they've missed on some draft picks. A lot of the problem has been injuries that have plagued this organization.
Hero against Ball. Hero left side. And he converts the layup. Hero's got 9.
Yeah, busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
Out to the right wing. Nurkic inside. Love's there. Here's Ball. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, Doris, one thing about LaMelo Ball, not many true point guards walking around at 6'7".
B.A., the length of a forward and yet one of the most prolific playmakers in the game today. That gives a coach a lot of versatility and options with one individual player.
Jovic, he's checked in for Miami. Here's Jovic. Pass to Robinson. They set the pick. Takes a 3. And the three-pointer goes. Robinson's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Up top, Smith. Here's Curry. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Boy, had this shot on automatic. The confidence so crucial to what Seth Curry brings to the table.
Hero, no good.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Back to Smith. Some changes for Charlotte. Mark Williams, he's checked in for Nurkic. And Brandon Miller subbed in for Curry. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by.
The young fella. Ball getting more and more comfortable from the corners.
Heat trail by 12. And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
You see yourself on the screen. Let's go. Give yourself a round of applause.
Pass to Anderson. Here's Hero. Great D that time from Miller. And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte. Miller, the pass to Williams. Ball outside. Miller outside. Williams with it. And it's Robinson picking him up. Miller can't get it to go.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Pass to Burks. Back to Hero. And here's Anderson, covered by Smith. Shoots from the block. 4 on the clock. Here's Ware. Here's Anderson. Ooh, Williams with the block. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. Outside Burks. Takes the 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of change for this Hornets organization. New ownership, a new front office, a new head coach, some exciting new talent. They're renovating the arena and building a new practice facility. Other than that, not much has changed. B.A.?
Business as usual, Allie. Thanks. Here's Anderson. The Hornets making their last shot. Pass to Robinson. Anderson with it. Just 5 to shoot. They need this. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Miller on the wing. He's guarded by Hero. The 3 from Ball. Gets the 3 to fall. Ball's got 27 points.
This guy is always ready to shoot the three. LaMelo's so confident from distance.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And the Heat with some changes. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Anderson, and it's Wiggins in for Robinson. Miles Bridges checked in for Charlotte. Green comes in for Smith. Now here's Hero. 9 points in the game. Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game. Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
And Paul throws it down.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And so here is Miami. After the basket by Charlotte. Here's Hero. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake. Hero's got 13.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Now here's Hero. 13 points in the game. Drills it from deep.
Yeah, what an assertive move by Hero. Dropping an emphatic answer three.
Ball finds Green. No good on the three. Heat trail by 17. Left side Burks. Pass to Hero. Adebayo, a screen on ball. Here's Hero. The Hornets pull it in. Williams has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Ball outside from downtown. The rebound by Ware. Miami's gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Hero against Ball. 4-3. Rebounded by Green. Charlotte leading by 17. Ball into the lane. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. The Heat making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And when Josh Green is on the floor, you trust him to make the right decision, Doris.
Well, athletically, he can be a game changer on the defensive end. When he takes care of the ball and makes a simple play, he can be so productive. Guy is very selective when he shoots, very smart basketball player.
Charlotte has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. The 3 from Ball. Miami grabs the miss. Ware's got 5 rebounds tonight. Burks passes to Mitchell. Adebayo against Bridges. Inside. Wiggins down low. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 9 rebounds now. Green finds Ball. That shot off. Heat trail by 18. And Mark Williams picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. The Hornets making a switch here. Curry's checked in.
Substitution for the away team. Number 30, Seth Curry.
Here's Adebayo. He's got 9. Nails it from beyond the arc. Adebayo's got 12 points in the game.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
It's Bridges on the wing. Outside, Green. Up top, Curry. Check by Mitchell. Bridges outside. 6 to shoot. That shot missing. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. To the paint. And finished off by Adebayo.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Williams passes to Green. Outside Curry. Back to Green. Deflected. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The free throw drops for Wiggins. And it's Miami's ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Pass to Burks. Back to Mitchell. Shoots over Curry. No good off the back of the rim. Hornets leading by 12. And it's hammered home by Green.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Heat. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Ware. And here's Wiggins. Now Mitchell. Three-pointer. No luck on that one. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. Back after this.
Fans, please represent the center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Draws, please. They're thinking about the shot.